today I'm trying to be a little bit more regular about doing updates. Still not great about it, but I'm trying to be a little better. So since my last video, I've been on the new antibiotic combination and doing okay with it. It's been about 8 weeks of it, and at first I had really strong Herxheimer reaction. The first night after starting it, basically felt like I had the flu and all kinds of like body aches and chills and fever and just all kinds of stuff. And it wasn't the flu. I mean, I didn't get sick, and it went away. And I haven't had reactions like that since then. But I don't tend to really herx hard, so it was surprising that that happened, but trying to look at it as a good sign. And since then, I've had continued symptoms of, that the antibiotics are doing stuff, that they're, killing off the bacteria. Mainly that the weeks that I'm on the antibiotics, I have increased headaches quite a bit, and also just like rundown and stuff, which could just be from having to have my body having to deal with the antibiotic itself. But who knows? So anyway, so we're glad that I'm having these reactions to kind of help us to feel like it's actually doing something against the infection. Sorry, apparently my brain is not working all that well this morning. So yeah, so that's been okay. And when I saw my doctor 2 weeks ago, she decided to do testing for co-infections again, which I haven't had done for a while, just to see if something comes up, and to give us some indication of other things to treat, because she feels like there may very well still be underlying co-infection issues that we need to address. So, I mean, I may still have underlying co-infection issues that won't show up positive. So then we just have to guess or whatever. But at least having the testing, we'll see what happens. And it seems like that prolonged break that I mentioned in my last video is not going to be happening anytime soon anyway. My doctor seems to feel like I need to be continuing on treatment for a while anyway, which I think is partly due to my continued low CD57 number, and also just seeing that I still have these issues with symptoms. Mainly at this point, my symptoms, the big ones for me, are fatigue, headaches, and cognitive stuff, like brain fog and memory problems and word finding difficulties and stuff like that. It's hard for me to have a conversation with someone and feel like I can really talk at a normal speed, because I feel like my brain functions slowly. So anyway, so that's that. And actually the reason why I decided to do a video this morning was that I was doing all my pill organization for the week and looking at all of my prescriptions and all my supplements and everything, and had to go and refill like 7 of my prescriptions, which is only like half of them, and was just kind of stopped for a second and looked at them and was kind of blown away by how much there was there, which I'm sure, those of you who are dealing with Lyme and other chronic illnesses and stuff like that, you can relate to it, and you have similar, medicine cabinets or whatever. But so I actually ended up keeping all of my stuff out, so that I could so that I could show it, basically. So this is my stuff, and this isn't actually everything, but these are my prescriptions, and those are the supplements there, and then these are the weekly pill organizers. And that doesn't include a couple of medications that are like powders and things that I don't actually put in the pill organizers. So yeah, so every once in a while, for the most part, I don't really think about it. I just, take massive handfuls of pills, and, that's just kind of part of life. But every once in a while, when I kind of stop and think about it and look at it all, it's a lot, and I realize how much it is. And, it's just part of life for me. But when I look at it all, and it just, I realize that it'd be nice to not have to deal with all of it. And that's just the oral stuff. I mean, then on top of all of that, I have multiple IV stuff pretty much every day. So, yeah, fun stuff. So in non-health news, I had a good Thanksgiving last week. Spent the day with my family, and Eric came and was actually in charge of making the turkey, which turned out really, really well, and had a lot of good food, and had a fun day there hanging out with my parents and my younger sister and her boyfriend, so that was nice. And I have this week off from nannying, which is good to have a break. The kids' grandparents are visiting, so it gives me a week off, which is nice to have. Hopefully I will catch up on some sleep. I've been napping a lot, which is kind of unusual for me. I don't tend to really nap during the day. In the past, I've had trouble trying to nap during the day. I can't sleep during the day, but lately it's become necessary. Like, I just get to a point where I'm a zombie, and then, like, I can't function, and I lie down and I'm just out. So, anyway. So that's kind of the update. Yeah, I will hopefully try to get another video done sometime in December, maybe before the holiday craziness really gets going. But anyway, hope you all are doing well, and I will talk to you soon. Alright.